Alright, welcome to another video. We're taking a look at Minecraft Dungeons on the Lenovo Ideapad 5, Ryzen 4500U Vega 6, our 512GB SSD, 8GB of RAM. This will be at 720p and 1080p at the lowest and highest settings in the game. We're going to start off at 720p, so let me show you the settings in here that we're going to start with. This is going to be the lowest and highest are also known as fastest and fanciest in this game. So we will start off full screen 720p and the fastest graphic settings, which is the lowest. I'll also go down here and go into advanced graphics. So you can see in here, this is what the preset does. I do have us on unlimited frame rate just so we can see what's going on here without any issues. I would probably play it at a locked 60 on the laptop screen itself, but we'll test it this way. So here we go. This is your camp area where you get ready to launch whatever mission you're going to launch. We're going to bring up MSI Afterburner and we're going to get ready to jump into a mission and check out how this runs in all four settings between 720p, 1080p, fastest and fanciest settings. I'll let you mostly just watch the gameplay and I'll jump in at the settings changes.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
Alright, so this is a good spot. We're going to jump in here and we're going to leave it at 720p, but we're going to go ahead and change it over to the highest, the fanciest settings that you can have in the game, and we'll see how it runs there. Typically for this, you're going to be in the 40s, 50s. I'm sure it depends on what dungeon you're at too and what area of the world. It's with the lowest settings, of course, you saw we could be 70, 80, 90 FPS. With maxed out graphics, you're going to be in the 40s and 50s for the most part, it would appear. In this game, which is absolutely no issue. Remember, we are running 720p right now. We will take a look at 1080p here in just a minute in both settings as well. Alright, so let's get into our settings again here. Now we're going to change our resolution up to 1080p, and we're going to stick with fanciest off the bat to start with there, and we'll jump back into the game. So 720p was giving us in the 50s for the most part. It looks like 1080p will be giving us in the 30s at the fanciest settings, which for a game like this really isn't that bad. You could definitely get away with playing this game at 30 FPS highest settings if you really wanted to. Alright, so the last setting change we're going to go in here and do, we're going to stay 1080p, and we're going to go ahead and knock this down to the lowest preset, which is fastest, so we can compare that to our 720p run, which was in the average of 80s. It looks like for us on fastest, 1080p, you're going to hit 40s, you might see 50s. It's kind of similar to running 720p at the highest settings. Not quite there, but it's kind of similar, so... Alright, so we're going to get ready to wrap up the video. I hope this gives you a good idea how this Minecraft Dungeons new game will run on the Ryzen 4500U and on all the different presets and resolutions that we use there at 720p and 1080p. So thanks a lot for checking out the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ring that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos. Give this video a thumbs up and leave your comment below. Thanks again for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.